friends, it's Josie with Two Sisters Homestead. So today we are doing a video about our garden planting. It is time to start planting stuff inside. We're going to start some seeds, some of our spring seeds, so that we will already have them ready for whenever it starts warming up a tad bit outside. So the main ones that I'm going to be starting like soon, like with tomorrow, let's say, then those are like my broccolis, my cauliflower, my peas, anything that is frost tolerant. Those are the ones that I'll be going ahead and doing in my seed starting mix. And then whenever it gets time, when it's not going to freeze anymore, then I will put them outside. It will probably be about another month to a month and a half before like we don't get no more freezes, like hard freezes, like 19 degrees or something like that. It should be around in that time. So with these frost tolerant ones, they can go outside, and if I need to put like a row covering on them or something, then I can do that. That's pretty easy, and that's what we would do. And then in late to mid, probably late January is when I'll start like my peppers, my tomatoes and stuff. I'm trying to give myself a little bit extra time with my seeds to go ahead and start, because last year I started them mid-January, I believe, and they didn't take off like I wanted to. They didn't grow fast enough for me, and then by the time summer came, like my broccoli and stuff was no good because it was too hot and it bolted. So I'm trying to get a head start, and there's nothing wrong with me getting a head start. So if I need to up pot them a little bit more than anybody usually would, then that's fine, just until I can find that sweet spot of when I need to plant where I'm located. I am located in zone 7B. I think they might have changed it to 7A, but I don't know. I ain't keeping up with all that. Okay, so first, these are a few things that I have. I have the vegetable garden planner. This just has all the months on it with some list. So I'm going to use this possibly. And then we also have, let me see here. Those ones are trash. We have our garden planner. This is to actually be able to lay out your garden. This is just some grid paper so I can lay out my garden so I know where I want each plant in my garden. So we have that. And then we also have these garden planting schedules. We have this. So up here it has like the seed type, seed source, planting date, seeding date, first harvest date, and then some notes. So I want to do this because I am trying to figure out which plants, like what seeds I like best, so that I don't have to continue to buy different varieties. I can just stick to what I know that I like and then be done with the rest. That is one of my goals. So then I won't have so many seeds left, or or I could be able to save those seeds from that particular plant. So I want to be able to know what it is, when I planted it, when it popped up, when was I able to harvest from it, and maybe just have a little notes. And then if I need more of a note space than what's on here, then I will just go ahead and get my notebook out and do it like that. So I believe what I'm going to do with y'all is go ahead and draw out my garden layout, I believe, and then we will move on to when I need to have my stuff planted, or put when can I seed it, or transplant it, whatever I need to do. And then we will probably wait on this until we start putting stuff outside. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do for that one. So we're gonna go ahead and draw this out, and then we will go from there. Okay, so I don't know if you can see or not, but I have my garden laid out here. I don't know if we're going to be adding any new beds or not this year. I personally don't plan to. I don't plan on doing any new beds until I move. So this is what we have to work with. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 beds, and so we need to figure out where we want all of our stuff. So I think what I want to do is possibly have my tomatoes over here on this side. I had them, majority of them over here on this side and over here, but I would think I want to rotate it a little bit and put them over here, just to see how they do. So let me put that down here. So we want the tomatoes right there, and then I think we're going to move the peppers over here to this one. And then right here in this one, I think what I want to do with these 2 beds, actually, I'm trying to think. I probably leave my watermelon and my watermelon and cantaloupes over here. And then I'm thinking maybe in these 4 beds I could have my spring stuff, because this stuff might bleed into my summer stuff, which I don't want it to. I want to make sure I have space for the summer stuff especially. So I think we're going to stop here for right now. So I have all of my seeds here, and I think what I want to do is get out all of my stuff that I would need for the springtime, and get everything for the spring and get that stuff out of here, and then see what I want to do with it and things like that. And then we can figure out what all we have, like what kind of spring stuff that we'll have. Let's see. Those. I'm going to be doing some green beans too, but that says you want to put them in after the last frost state. So I just want to make sure that that is there. And I don't know if I want to do the I'm gonna do the honey nut squash, but those won't be ready till later. Really need my early spring stuff, the stuff that is cold tolerant. My carrots, or my cauliflower, broccoli, yes. Brussels sprouts. I don't think I'm gonna do any cabbage this year. Maybe we'll try this winter choy. Okay, let's see what else. I think the rest of these are probably mainly tomatoes and peppers and things of that nature. That one is let's see. Oh yeah, so we have the radishes. are cold tolerant. I'm not going to do any parsnips. I tried those last year and they didn't germinate for me. Got beets. Beets are cold tolerant to 28 degrees, so that will be fine. Celery. I need to do my celery. I really want to do a bunch of celery. And we want to do some lettuces. Okay, so these will be all of the ones that I need to start. I'm probably going to go ahead and start these. With these lettuces, I can start them now in my house, and then I can just let them do its thing, and then if they want to do its thing while we're inside, that's cool. But then I can also put these outside and then just put a cover over them, and I think they'll still be okay. I mean, it'd be worth a try, I think. So we of course want to do different lettuces. So we're going to be doing the butter crunch lettuce and maybe the butterhead lettuce. And then I have these two different spinaches that I want to do. I think we're going to be doing this Bloomsdale long-standing one. We got our mammoth snow peas that we're going to be doing because I want to add those to a stir fry. Celery is a most definite. Beets, and then our radishes, and then our carrots. I will do all of these as soon as the soil is workable. Or no. So the radishes are as soon as it's workable. The beets are once soil reaches 45 degrees. And the carrots are 3 to 5 weeks before last frost. So we will get those. So we don't have to do nothing necessarily with those like to start. And then I have these cauliflowers. These are the same kinds. I didn't know I had double. But we want to do these 4 to 6 weeks before last frost. And then I have broccoli. I think I want to continue to do this Wasm 29. And then I think we're going to also try the Calabrese broccoli, I believe is what it's called. I want to do some Brussels sprouts. I want to do some Brussels sprouts for Mike. I have 2 of those, so I think I'm going to go ahead and try to do these ones first because I've had these longer. And then we have this winter choy. Okay, and it says it will tolerate early spring sowing. So I think we'll do that too. So let me see how I want to do this. I guess we can go ahead and get our planner and see. So this is all I know for a fact is all the stuff I will be starting. So I know I want all of my root vegetables where I had them last year. They did really good. I'm gonna amend the soil really well. I don't think I want to rotate this time because I didn't have too much come. So right here I'm just gonna put root vegetables for those, so I don't really have to worry about those. But then we have these bigger things. So I'm going to, so for my my broccoli and cauliflowers, I'm going to plant those pretty close together, and I'm gonna do those in this back bed right here. So I'm probably only gonna do a couple of heads of the cauliflower Let me think. I think I could get 4 of each in this bed that I have. So let me continue to think on that. But we got that, a place for a majority of those. Our celery, I've never grown celery before. But it says you need to start indoors 8 to 12 weeks ahead of last frost date. So, but I want to probably go ahead and start this because I'm worried. It says I need 10 inches apart, but I'm probably going to do these pretty closely together too. So we'll just put these in the side bed. So we'll do the celery. And we'll probably plant the Brussels sprouts with that as well, like on the opposite side of the bed. And I'm probably only going to do 1 or 2 of the winter choy. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that after all. I don't think I want to waste space for that. So we're gonna do Brussels sprouts and celery. Got the broccoli, cauliflower, root vegetables here. Oh, my snow peas, we're gonna do that. I believe I have a trellis right here, so we will do those on the trellis right there. So we got all of that taken care of. The only thing we don't have a place for is our lettuce, but we can probably do that with our root vegetables. So let's put the lettuce here too. Okay, so that all is good. So now I think I'm going to go ahead and do my vegetable garden planner. So we know in January I need to start I'm probably going to start majority. So we need to start the celery, Brussels sprouts, okay, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do the broccoli and cauliflower. And then snow peas we can do, along with our lettuces. And that, besides the root vegetables, are everything that we're going to be planting for the spring garden. The root vegetables, of course, you just put those in the soil once you are able to. So those will be good. I really want to try to get, I'm probably going to plant out majority of these carrot seeds, or as many as I can, in my bed, along with, I'm only want to do a couple of beets and then a few radishes as well, and see how those do, because I really would like to have a big batch of carrots, but then I want some radishes for just a fresh salad, and then I want the beets so I can make those into some beet powder. The lettuces we want just for fresh eating. Snow peas, like I said, I want it for stir fries. Broccoli, I love broccoli, and then I will blanch it and then freeze it. Same with my cauliflower. Also with my cauliflower, I really like cauliflower rice, so I think we will turn that into that too, and then also freeze it. And then our celery, we like to juice that, and then also I love it with like peanut butter or cream cheese. And then Brussels sprouts, of course, Mike just likes to eat as a side, or into a salad or something. So we got all of our spring stuff taken care of. So now we're going to move on to the exciting part. Oh, let me see. our pumpkins. So the pumpkins are, which is something I really want to do, the pumpkins are 2 to 3, you want to start them indoors 2 to 3 weeks before last frost. My last frost is usually April 1st, so it's 2 weeks before that. So we do 3 weeks. So 1, 2, 3. 3 weeks would be the 11th of March. But I wanted to give it a little bit more time, so we'll probably start it the 1st of March. So we'll start our pumpkins. So that is good. Okra we have, we usually direct sow those, so I'm not too worried about them. What is this? We got our basil that I'm going to be starting. I can probably actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and start this in my arrow garden. I can go ahead and put that in there, and it will last in there for quite some time. Let's see what else we have in here. Now, I think I'm also going to put my cilantro in there just to see what they do. Just like as a little experiment, and then if I can plant those in there and actually be able to harvest from them, that would be amazing. So our cucumbers, we need to do those, start indoors 3 to 4 weeks before our last frost. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks will be March as well. So these are all of my cucumbers. So we got that taken care of. These are our beans that we're not doing this year because I don't have enough room. Our honey nut squash is what I want to do this year, and it says direct seed or set out indoor started transplants after last frost. Don't let transplants become root bound. Don't disturb roots while transplanting. These heavily amended soil. Harvest frequently. So we'll do our honey nut squash. We'll do those in March as well. And that's probably the only squash that I'll be able to have room for, or that I even would want to do. Maybe I'm lying to y'all. We will do the zucchini as well, but we will direct sow those, so I'm not going to worry about those right now. And then our green beans, 2 to 3 weeks before last frost, so that will be March as well. My goal is to be able to have quite a bit of green beans as well, so I hope and pray that they do good, because I want to put a bunch of those up as well, either whether it's canning or freezing. Our melons, so our cantaloupe needs 3 weeks before last frost, but I think I'm going to give those a little bit more time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that will be March 2. So melons, I will start in. No, I think I want to start those in February, just to make sure, because last year I started them indoors and they just took a little bit longer than what I would have liked. So we'll start those late February or mid-February so that we can have those good to go. Next are our peppers. So I want to do the big red pepper and the emerald giant pepper. I don't think I'm gonna do any jalapenos. I want to do some serrano peppers. And then I want to do this yellow stuffer tomato. And then, where are all my, oh, right here. Let's see what else. I want to do the crimson sprinter, the Floridade one. I want to do the Old German, the Rio Grande, Ace 55, and the Homestead. I'm going to be doing the Peace Vine Cherry one. We're going to do the Orange Accordion. We want to do the Big Jim, the paprika, the poblano peppers, the Anaheim peppers. We want to do the jalapeno. We want to do just a couple of the cayenne. We want to do the yellow monster pepper. And then the habanero. And the sweet sugar brush peach is what we're going to be doing. So I think that's really all that we need. So let me put these to the side. So what we're going to do, so a lot of these pepper ones, I'm not going to be having a ton of, like I'm not going to be planning out a ton of them because I just want for certain things. So the Sugar Rush Peach one, I just really want this one for hot sauce. I think would be really nice to make a hot sauce out of. So I will probably only need like 1 or 2 plants of this just to get enough for a sauce to try. And if I like it, we'll do it more. The habanero pepper, I wanted to do this too for a hot sauce. But it says it doesn't have any heat, so we'll see. The yellow monster, just because I love bell peppers and this is supposed to be big and I don't have luck with my peppers getting big. We're going to do the cayenne long thin pepper for cayenne pepper to dry it, and we are probably only going to need 1 plant of that. Jalapeno pepper, I want to do some cowboy candy, and I'm not going to eat it, but I want Mike to try it at least. So we'll probably do 1 plant of that. The Anaheim chili pepper, I wanted to do this for some reason. So, I don't know. I want to try that, but I can't remember why. This Ancho Grande pepper. This is really just a poblano pepper. And I want this because I really want to stuff some. But this ain't something like I would eat all the time. So I'll probably plant 1 or 2 of those. The paprika pepper. And then I will probably use this for just paprika. Big Jim. We'll probably leave Big Jim out. The orange accordion, we'll only do 1 of these because I don't need too many of the big slicing tomatoes. We'll do 1 plant of these cherry ones because I would only like those for salads. And then, let's see what else we got here. We'll probably do only 1 of these Old German tomatoes. The yellow stuffer, we'll do 1. Then we have the big red and the emerald green. We'll probably do 1 or 2 of these plants. And then I'm gonna leave the serrano pepper out for right now. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tomato, like the ones that I want to use for canning. And this is gonna be my focus. So I can put 6 in each of my beds. So we'll probably do 3 plants of each. So we will have, so right here we can put like the crimson 1 and the Ace 55 one. So we'll do 3 of each of those. And then this bed behind it, I will go ahead and put in the Homestead 1, the Rio Grande, and then over here with my snow peas on the end of that bed, I will go, because I'm not going to have it all with snow peas, I'm going to have the Florida tomato. So these need 6 to 8 weeks before last frost. Let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's February that I need to start my tomatoes. And then let me see about these peppers. It's 8 to 10 weeks. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll do those in mid-January. All of the peppers for the peppers. So we got that out of the way. So now, oh wait, no, I need to find a place to put all of these. Whoops. So we got our peppers right here. So we'll have like 1 of that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 of these. I can probably do 1 per foot. We'll just do the square foot method. So that would be I should be able to get quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I'll have plenty of room for all of these in my pepper bed and possibly the one below it. And then by the time my peppers go in, my broccoli and cauliflower should be about ready, so I can get that gone too. And then we'll just find somewhere to put these ones. And if I need to add another bed, I will. So we're back here. So now I want to see about my flowers. Usually I just start these outside in the ground just from seed. So those are, a lot of these are just the regular amount of time, like 2 to 3, 3 to 4 weeks. So I think what I want to do is just go ahead and put these in March is when I will start these as well. And that is it for all of that. I need like another one of these is what I really need. Oh no, I'm gonna leave these ones out because I'm gonna be planting a lot of these this week. So I'm leaving the basil cilantro out, all of my spring stuff, but I'm just gonna put up my summer stuff because, and the stuff over here I'm not gonna use because I'm going to start those tomorrow. So that is it. If you're wondering where I got this little case, I got it from Michael's. You can also wait till they have them on sale, and they'll be like 15 bucks. Okay, so now I just have everything like on my list of when I need to start my stuff that I'm gonna be planning for this year. So I know to look at this, and then it's February, I need to go ahead and start this or that. And I will also put in my calendar on my phone, like like check the start sheet, so I know like, oh, there's something coming up, I need to go ahead and plan it. And then this for my garden layout, it's very good. It works very good for me. I really like it. I know a lot of people like to use stuff on their tablets or computers or stuff, but that just doesn't work too well for me. I rather like be able to see it and be able to cross it out, or do whatever I need to do. It's just easier for me. I don't know. I want to try to get in the habit of using my tablet more, but I just don't want to type anything. So I really need to get the pen for my tablet. I just don't see if I want to spend $100 for it or not. So I'm still just debating on that or whatever. But that's just how I like to be able to plan out my garden season. And I'm going to be getting these cold tolerant stuff out pretty quickly. After I know it's not going to drop down too far, which luckily here in Arkansas we don't get down too low. We are supposed to be having like a cold spat coming up this week, and so far, even with that and even possible snow on Thursday and Friday, it's still only, the low will be like 20. So we're still not going to be that down there, which usually the end of January to February is when our really cold part happens, which I still don't think it's too cold. So then in about March is when I should be able to get a lot of the stuff out, or maybe even the end of February if I do like a row covering. I think I'll be able to do. So yeah, I think that is our plan. And I just got these printable sheets off of Google. I just Googled what I needed and found some, printed them off, and we were good to go. I'm going to be having a video coming up soon too, because tomorrow I'll be starting my seeds. I don't know if I'm going to go live doing that or if I will do a video of it. If I do a video, it'll probably just be mainly a time lapse, just because it's pretty self-explanatory about how to start seeds. But I still might. I don't know yet. We'll see. But if I do the video, it will be time lapse. So just know that. If you have any questions, please don't forget to leave them down in the comment section down below. I love talking to you guys, and I'm going to also maybe do a little video on experimenting with this basil and then the cilantro in my arrow garden, and maybe I'll do some of these lettuces as well, like the let's see which one I have. Like the butter crunch maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what else we can find to put in there with those, so we can have it filled up. Might as well if we're gonna get it out and use it. So yeah, so that is it, you guys. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I would really appreciate that and would love to have you a part of our community. My goal for my quarterly goal is to hit 3,000 subscribers, and I want to do that so bad. But yeah, I hope you all have a great day or evening, whatever time it is for you, where you are. And I will see you next time.